Hello, beloved friend. Take a gentle breath and allow your shoulders to soften. If the day has felt heavy, let this moment be a small shelter where the weight can rest beside you instead of on you. You are welcome exactly as you are, tired or bright, hopeful or hesitant, and you do not have to change anything in order to begin. Let the calm rhythm of your own breathing remind you that life is always moving, always offering fresh chances to plant new seeds of possibility. Feel the quiet stir of curiosity in your chest. It is your inner wisdom inviting you forward with kindness rather than force. Notice now the soft beating of your heart under your hand. That steady pulse is a personal drum, keeping time for every dream you have ever carried. Together, we will explore how pictures formed in the mind become real experiences under the sun, not through wishing, but through a living partnership between thought, emotion, and action. As we travel this path, no perfection is required, only willingness. Whisper to yourself, I am ready to see my life with new eyes. Feel the gentle warmth of those words sink inward like sunlight through a window. In the quiet space we are creating, allow the idea to bloom that visualization is not childish pretending, but sacred creating. When a sculptor lifts clay, the statue is alive first in the sculptor's imagination. Only then do hands shape the form. In the same way, every choice you make finds its first outline in your inner landscape. You may have been taught to dismiss daydreams as idle or wasteful, yet the truth is that constructive daydreams are blueprints for tomorrow's reality. When guided with love, they lead your mind, body, and spirit toward harmony. Breathe yet again, more deeply this time, letting your belly expand. Quietly affirm, with each exhale I release the past. With each inhale I welcome new creation. Simple words, softly spoken, have great power when they are wrapped in sincerity. Your subconscious mind hears the feeling behind your voice and accepts it as direction. You do not need to force belief. You only need to be open. Think of planting a tiny seed in fertile earth. The seed does not understand photosynthesis, yet it trusts the soil to teach it how to sprout. Feel a gentle wave of ease move through your jaw, neck, and back. If thoughts arise that say this is silly or impossible, smile at them the way you would smile at a small child tugging on your sleeve. Doubt is only a signal that new territory is near, and it often appears when you are crossing a threshold of growth. You might softly answer, "Thank you, doubt, for trying to protect me. You may rest now while curiosity leads." Notice how compassion disarms inner resistance more swiftly than criticism ever could. Now sense the energy around your heart like a glowing sphere. Envision it expanding just enough to include the people you love, the places you cherish, and the dreams you have shelved for later. Without strain, let that light stretch a little farther until it includes the idea of you as a powerful creator. Whisper, I am willing to picture good things for myself. Feel how permission opens a door. There is nothing arrogant about expecting wholeness. It is simply claiming your birthright. Before we move on, give yourself the gift of stillness. In that stillness, allow this affirmation to settle. My inner vision is a faithful artist, painting tomorrow with colors of peace and joy. Feel that statement fit inside you like a well-tailored garment. Whenever restlessness knocks, you can return to this calm inner room, breathe, and repeat those words until they feel sturdy beneath your feet. The journey ahead will unfold step by loving step. Trust that clarity will come exactly when needed. For now, Rest in the knowing that you have already begun. You have chosen to open the door to inner vision, and the universe has responded with a quiet, heartfelt yes. Let us walk farther into understanding how these sacred pictures influence every cell of your being. Keep the gentle rhythm of your breath as our companion, and notice how a soft expectancy stirs within you. It is the whisper of possibility ready to meet you in the very next moment. Thoughts travel through the mind like streams of light, and those streams do not vanish. They flow onward into the nervous system, the muscles, and the gentle chemistry of the body. Every picture you hold sets off small signals that shape posture, heartbeat, and even the sparkle in your eyes. Hold an image of sorrow too long, and shoulders may curve inward. Hold an image of freedom, and lungs expand as though a breeze swept through an open window. This is not magic outside the laws of nature. It is nature's own design. Consider the seed of a sunflower. Inside that tiny casing lives a full pattern that knows how tall the stem will grow, how wide the leaves will stretch. In the same way, each picture that you nurture contains a pattern that seeks expression. When the picture is filled with kindness and faith, the pattern guides your actions toward harmony. It might call you to stand tall in a meeting, to speak gently to a friend, or to choose vibrant foods that lift your mood. These small choices gather like raindrops until a new river of experience is flowing through your days. Let us pause for a listening moment. Notice the subtle hum inside your chest. That is life itself responding. If you place the palm of your hand a few inches from your face and breathe, you will feel warmth against your skin. That warmth is evidence of vital energy moving outward. Now affirm softly, my thoughts send bright signals of love and success. Picture those signals traveling like beams of gentle light, touching the cells of your body and the circumstances beyond your body at the same time. Scientists describe pathways inside the brain that light up when we rehearse an action in thought. Musicians who mentally practice their pieces show activity in motor regions of the brain almost as vivid as when they actually play. Athletes who rehearse victories in the mind often perform with greater ease on the field. These observations confirm what mystics have taught for centuries. The inner world and the outer world are partners in creation. You need not be a scientist to use this knowledge. A little willingness is enough. Right now, allow your shoulders to straighten just a bit. Feel the ribs lift, making room for a deeper breath. As oxygen enters, picture it gathering every uplifting mental image you have just formed and carrying those images through the bloodstream like small envelopes of instruction. Each envelope arrives at a cell saying, "Grow toward joy, endurance, and peace." The cells happily comply because they are designed to follow healthy guidance. When you notice tension gathering, greet it with tenderness. You may place a gentle hand on the tense spot and say, "Thank you for trying to help. I choose ease." Then guide your mind toward a picture that brings comfort. Perhaps the feeling of warm sunlight on your face or the sound of leaves stirring in a mild breeze. Stay with that scene for a few breaths, allowing tension to melt as the picture grows clear. Keep a simple journal nearby. At the top of a fresh page, write, "I am the artist of my life." Underneath, describe in plain words one inner picture you choose to cultivate today. Perhaps it is financial freedom, vibrant health, or harmonious friendship. Write how that picture feels in the body: lightness in the chest, steady warmth in the belly, calm alertness behind the eyes. This description helps anchor the image and instructs the subconscious mind to cooperate. Close your notebook, place both hands over your heart, and affirm, I give loving pictures to my mind, and my life blossoms accordingly. Feel the resonance of those words echo gently through your body like a friendly bell. When even a small part of you believes, that part will begin gathering evidence in everyday events. Thoughts sometimes carry old echoes of fear. If such an echo rises, view it like a cloud passing across the sun, temporary and powerless to stop daylight. Welcome the lesson it offers, then let it float away on the breeze of your breath. Turning toward uplifting pictures does not deny difficulty. It simply chooses the direction in which you will point your energy, and energy builds outcomes. Now bring awareness back to the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Sense how each beat is a quiet drum calling you into fuller life. The mind has spoken, the body has listened, and together they prepare space for new experiences to appear. Trust this partnership. It is as natural as dawn following night. Before moving forward, rest once more in gentle stillness. Affirm, my mind paints pictures of peace and my body reads them lovingly. Let that declaration linger like sweet fragrance in the air. When you are ready, we will take a caring look at clearing away any inner clutter that might blur your beautiful visions. Begin by setting the intention to release thoughts that no longer serve your growth. Breathe in softly through the nose and feel cool air fill your lungs. On the exhale, let your mouth open slightly and send a sigh, quiet, smooth, free. That sigh carries away tight circles of worry, just as morning winds carry away mist on a meadow. Continue for 3 more breaths, each one loosening the grip of unhelpful phrases that may have settled like dust on your inner windows. Now, notice any repeating words or pictures that speak of limitation. I can't. It's too late. Nothing ever changes. Without judgment, write these phrases on a small piece of paper. As ink touches the page, those thoughts move from the hidden hallway of your mind into the light where they can transform. Look at the paper kindly and say, I thank you for trying to keep me safe. I choose a new path now. Fold the note and set it aside, knowing we will release it completely in a moment. Rest your hands on your lap, palms open. Visualize cool, clear water washing through your mind, rinsing away leftover debris. Feel scalp muscles loosen, temples soften, forehead becomes smooth. When thoughts try to race back in, greet them with the smile of a gentle host and invite them to take a peaceful seat, knowing they are no longer in charge of the conversation. Gently pick up the folded paper, and if it feels right, tear it into small pieces. As each piece falls, whisper, I make room for loving pictures and prosperous ideas. Observe any sense of lightness in the chest or warmth in the hands. These sensations are signs of fresh energy entering. When the pieces are discarded, close your eyes and picture a blank canvas glowing softly within the mind. This canvas is ready for vibrant colors to appear. Stand before a mirror if you have one nearby. Look into your own eyes with softness, the way you might gaze at a dear friend. Speak quietly, Dear one, I forgive the past and welcome new joy. Notice any flicker of emotion that arises. Honor it with a slow breath, neither clinging nor pushing away. Mirror work is a powerful ally because the eyes see sincerity and help anchor new truths in the subconscious. Next, stretch your arms overhead, lengthening the space between each rib, creating room for fresh breath. Let the arms float down like feathers. Rotate shoulders forward and back once or twice, feeling the simple pleasure of movement. Affirm, my body cooperates with my vision and I listen to its gentle guidance. Motion signals to the nervous system that change is safe, inviting deeper relaxation. Picture an artist standing before a large white canvas, brush poised yet unmarked. That artist is the creative part of your mind, waiting for clear instruction. Whisper gently, "I offer pure space for life to paint beauty through me." Feel inner stillness spread, like quiet dawn light filling a room. The moment the canvas is free of old sketches, new scenes can appear with vibrant clarity. Close your eyes and sense subtle tingles in hands, feet, perhaps lips, tiny signs of energy flowing freely. In this openness, silently declare, "I am free from yesterday's limits." Let that line linger. You might repeat it slowly, savoring each word. Observe the mind's response. Perhaps an image of open sky or a quiet lake appears. Whatever arises, accept it as evidence of space cleared and ready. Keep the breath calm and steady. If stray thoughts return, treat them as gentle reminders to refocus. Guide attention to the blank canvas once again. Offer gratitude for the clearing that has taken place, trusting that every released burden creates more room for serenity and success. When you feel centered, open your eyes softly. Notice colors in the room, sounds in the distance, sensations of clothing on skin. These details anchor you back in the present, where creative choice always resides. The canvas of your mind is spacious, bright, and eager to receive new, uplifting pictures. Rest in the awareness that release is a loving act of self-care. Nothing forced, nothing rushed, only steady kindness toward yourself. Keep breathing slowly and allow a growing quiet to wrap around your thoughts like a soft shawl. At the next gentle inhale, acknowledge the fresh space you have cultivated. Feel its promise. In upcoming moments, we will gently begin to paint vibrant scenes of healing and abundance upon that inner canvas, letting each color arise from the love now flowing freely within you. Close your eyes gently if it feels safe to do so. Let this moment become a space of quiet kindness within your day. We are going to begin gently painting the inner landscape where your new life can begin. Every loving picture starts with a little space to imagine, to feel, and to believe. And before anything new can fully bloom, we often must clear away what no longer brings peace or light. Sometimes the mind holds on to old thoughts like clutter in an attic, thoughts like, "I'll never get there," or "I always fail," or "why bother?" These phrases may have grown roots over time, but they are not permanent. They are only habits of thinking, and habits can be changed with love and consistency. You are not your thoughts. You are the loving awareness that chooses which thoughts to keep and which ones to release. Let's begin clearing a little corner of the mind now. You might take out a notebook or simply listen quietly within. Ask yourself gently, what thoughts have I been repeating that don't feel good anymore? There's no need to rush the answer. Let it come softly, like a breeze through an open window. Perhaps a phrase rises up, something you've said to yourself more times than you'd like. Write it down or hold it in your awareness for a moment, not to scold it, but to see it clearly. Now place your hand over your heart and whisper, "That thought was doing its best, but I choose something kinder now." Can you feel even a small shift inside you as you say it? That's healing. That's clarity. When we bring compassion to our inner world, we soften resistance and open the way for new, healthy patterns to grow. Imagine now that your mind is like a calm pond. Old thoughts may ripple across the surface, but your awareness is like the sky above, wide and free. In this openness, you can begin to place gentle images, new scenes that nourish you. These images don't have to be perfect or detailed. They only need to feel loving. You might picture a soft golden light flowing through your home, or a moment of peace in your body, or the simple joy of waking up smiling. Let the image form naturally, without effort. These are the seeds of visualization. The more calmly and frequently you plant them, the more they blossom into your life. You might say quietly now, I am creating space for new images of joy and peace. Feel how that statement makes room in your chest, maybe just a little. The body listens to what the mind pictures. When you see yourself walking through life with grace, the body begins to move that way. When you imagine yourself receiving kindness, your energy becomes more open to receive. Try closing your eyes again and picturing yourself beginning your day with calm confidence. Maybe the sun shines gently through the window. Maybe you move through your morning with ease. You speak kindly to yourself in the mirror. You walk with gentle strength. Let your senses come alive in this picture. What do you hear? What do you smell? What colors surround you? Now take a breath and add feeling to the picture. What does it feel like in your body to live this way? Perhaps lightness in the chest, calm in the belly, or a smile behind your eyes. When feeling joins imagination, the picture begins to take root. That's when it begins to shape the world around you. You may softly affirm, my thoughts create beautiful experiences. I welcome my own good. These words, spoken gently and with belief, help build a new foundation. Speak them like a whisper to your inner self, not as a command, but as an invitation. You don't need to force belief. Just being willing is enough. Each time you imagine something kind and allow yourself to feel it, you are teaching the subconscious mind a new pattern. And your subconscious wants to support your highest good. It simply needs direction. Visualization gives that direction in the language the mind understands. Images, feelings, and repetition. You may notice a soft smile forming as you imagine. That smile is a bridge. It tells the body, this is safe, this is good, let's move toward it. It's a signal that your whole system is aligning with the picture you've chosen. Take a few moments now to simply breathe and let your own natural images arise. You might be surprised at what comes to you. Perhaps a peaceful walk, a joyful phone call, a sense of being truly seen and supported. Let it unfold as it wishes, without judgment. And when you are ready, you may affirm quietly, every loving image I hold is shaping a loving future. Say it again, softly, letting it move through you like warm light. You are doing beautiful inner work, work that is changing your vibration, your mood, and your possibilities. Let us now consider how to carry this practice into daily life, not as a chore, but as a gift you give yourself. It's easy to start each morning with just a few quiet minutes. You can close your eyes before getting out of bed and gently picture a scene you wish to live. Perhaps a peaceful conversation, a completed task, or a feeling of confidence and clarity. Hold the image lightly with warmth, not force. In the evening, you might do the same. Close your eyes, relax the body, and replay a kind picture in the mind. Even if the day was difficult, choosing a calm, joyful scene before sleep helps the subconscious mind hold that vibration through the night. You may find yourself waking with new ideas, better mood, or unexpected solutions. These small daily rituals begin to shape your outer life. They create a steady signal to the universe that you are ready for more harmony, more goodness, more joy. And the universe always listens to steady, sincere signals. It meets you where your inner energy lives. To support this, try creating a small journal of visualizations. Each morning or evening, write one picture in a few simple words. I see myself speaking kindly. I see my body feeling rested. I see joyful surprise. Keep it light and loving. Let it become your sacred collection of possibility. You can also include short affirmations beside each image. For example, next to I see myself smiling in the mirror, you might write, I enjoy my own company. These words and pictures begin to form a garden within you, a place where beautiful experiences can grow. If doubt arises, and sometimes it will, that's okay. Doubt is just an old thought asking if it still belongs. You don't need to fight it. Just notice it and then return your focus to your loving image. Say softly, I am learning to trust my vision. That's enough. You may even carry a simple affirmation with you throughout the day. Write it on a small card and keep it in your pocket. Touch it when you feel uncertain. Whisper it when you need a reminder. It's a gentle nudge toward the life you are building. And remember to include your senses in every picture. Taste the sweetness of calm. Hear the gentle rhythm of ease. See the soft glow of clarity. Feel the texture of peace under your fingertips. Let your mind know that this is real. This is possible. This is already on its way. Before moving forward, take one more calming breath. Let it flow in and out with no rush. Say quietly to yourself, I use my inner pictures to bless my outer life. And so it is. These simple daily moments become the steady path that leads you home to your deepest joy. There may be moments when the pictures you hold feel so beautiful, so alive in your mind, yet your heart whispers, but I still don't believe it. That's not a mistake. That is a very important moment. Because visualization isn't about pretending that everything is perfect. It's about planting the seed even when you're unsure. And just like a gardener does not dig up the seed every day to check if it's growing, you are being invited to trust the process. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen your visualization is to add emotion. It's not just what you see, but how you feel as you see it. You can look at a picture of sunlight and feel nothing, or you can remember how it feels to stand in it, how warm it is, how the light makes everything sparkle, how your shoulders drop when the light touches your skin. That is the difference between imagining and truly creating. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and bring to mind a peaceful moment from your past, even something small, a quiet cup of tea, a breeze on your face, the sound of laughter. Feel it again. Let it rise in your body. Your heart knows the way back to joy. Now, attach that feeling to one of your inner pictures. See yourself walking through the new life you desire, with that same peace, that same calm, that same glow. This is how we charge our visualizations with energy. Emotion is like sunlight for the seed you've planted. Without it, the seed sits still. But when it feels warmth, it begins to move. It reaches, it stretches, it grows. That's how your vision grows too. You might add a few gentle affirmations that help lift the feeling inside you. You can say, it is safe for me to feel good, or I allow joy to guide my day. Speak them softly, not to convince, but to comfort. And as you say them, feel the small shifts within, like a bud turning toward the sun. Another helpful practice is mirror work. Stand before the mirror and look deeply into your own eyes. Say your affirmation while looking directly at yourself. Perhaps, I am willing to receive my good. Even if your voice shakes, even if your eyes turn away, that is part of the healing. Stay with it. You are not trying to be perfect. You are simply meeting yourself with love. Sometimes, just touching your own hand or your heart as you speak these words makes them feel more real. The body understands loving touch. It tells the nervous system, you are safe now. You can trust this. There is no right or wrong way to do this. What matters most is the feeling, the warmth, the openness. These are the energies that carry your picture out into the world where it can become form. With time, you'll notice something beautiful. Your visualizations start to feel less like a dream and more like a memory of something already on the way. Now let's look at how to bring these images to life through your day, not only in quiet moments but in the middle of your normal activities. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment to create. Each breath, each step, each pause is a canvas. You might begin your morning with just 2 minutes of stillness. Sit up gently in bed, place your feet on the floor, and close your eyes. Picture your day unfolding with ease. Not the whole day, just the first few moments. A peaceful shower, a calm breakfast, a kind word spoken. Let these images carry feeling. Perhaps you say, "This day is unfolding with grace." Feel how your body responds. The nervous system softens. Your energy begins to align. Throughout the day, take small pauses. These are sacred spaces to realign your energy. When you're waiting in line, instead of feeling impatience, bring to mind a joyful image, maybe something you are creating, maybe something you are grateful for. You might whisper to yourself, "All is well and I am safe." In the evening, before sleep, close your eyes again and replay one picture of something beautiful. It can be something that happened today or something you are calling into your life. Allow the picture to be soft and gentle. Wrap it in a warm feeling. As you drift into sleep, your subconscious carries that image forward. It begins to work with it, even as you rest. Gratitude is another powerful way to fuel your visualizations. Keep a small notebook by your bed, and each night write 3 things you are thankful for, things that already happened and things you are calling in. You might write, "I'm grateful for my peaceful heart," even if you're still learning to feel peace. Gratitude opens the door. It says, "I trust what's coming, even if I can't see it yet." These simple daily rituals do not require hours or effort. They require only love and attention. And the more often you return to them, the stronger your inner pictures become. They grow roots. They become familiar, and your life begins to bend in their direction. When resistance arises, and it may, it's not a sign that something is wrong. Resistance often means you are growing. Old beliefs don't like to leave without a little noise. That's okay. Instead of fighting them, meet them with compassion. You might say, "I hear you. I understand you're scared, but we are doing something new now." You don't have to push the resistance away. You simply offer it a softer thought. Instead of "this will never happen," you might say, "I am willing to believe it can." That little shift is enough. That's how we move forward, with gentleness, not force. You might write down your most common doubts and then, beside each one, write a kind response. If the thought is, "I'm not good enough," you might respond with, "I am learning that I am enough, just as I am." Speak this response softly each time the old thought returns. Eventually, the new thought takes root. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are new paths in the mind, and each time you walk that path, it becomes easier to find. It becomes your new way. When you meet resistance, breathe into your heart and say, "I choose kindness instead of fear," and then return to your vision. As your inner vision becomes clearer and stronger, you may begin to feel a desire to act, to do something small that reflects the image you've been holding. This is beautiful. Inspired action is the natural next step after visualization. It's your soul saying, let's bring this to life. You don't need to do something big. Small, loving steps are often the most powerful. Perhaps you organize a corner of your space. Perhaps you prepare a nourishing meal. Perhaps you send a kind message. Each action is like adding color to your canvas. You might even ask yourself in the morning, what is one small step I can take today that supports my vision? Listen quietly. The answer may surprise you. It may be something very simple. The action itself is less important than the energy behind it. When you act with love, you become a match for what you desire. Your environment matters too. Surround yourself with beauty wherever you can. Light a candle, open a window, place flowers on your table. These small changes send a message to your spirit. I am creating space for something beautiful, and the world will respond to that signal. Keep your body involved in your creation. When you picture a peaceful life, allow your body to feel peaceful now. Walk slower, breathe deeper, smile more often, even softly to yourself. These physical shifts tell your system, we are living the life we desire already, and slowly the world begins to reflect that back to you. One of the most encouraging parts of this journey is noticing the small signs that change is already happening. The universe often whispers before it speaks loudly, a kind word from a stranger, a moment of unexpected ease, an idea that pops into your mind. These are early sprouts, tiny but real. Celebrate them. Keep a little proof journal. Write down each moment that feels aligned with your vision. It might be a feeling, a conversation, or a surprise opportunity. These notes help build trust. They remind you, yes, it's working. Yes, it's unfolding. Sometimes change is quiet before it is loud. Sometimes it begins with a mood before it becomes a new job or a new relationship. Learn to recognize those mood shifts. When you wake up feeling a little lighter, a little more hopeful, that is a miracle in motion. Pause and give thanks. Affirm, I see evidence that my vision is becoming real. In this practice, the journey is as beautiful as the result. Every breath, every picture, every kind word to yourself, these are all sacred acts of creation. You are not alone in this. Life is always responding to the energy you bring, and your energy, dear one, is becoming more loving and focused with each day. So as we close this time together, let me remind you, visualization is not fantasy. It is not escape. It is choosing again and again to focus on what brings life, hope, and joy. It is a tool given to you by the same intelligence that made the stars, and when used with love, it creates miracles. You have within you everything you need to create a beautiful, fulfilling, peaceful life. You don't have to know all the steps. You only have to begin with what you can see and feel today. And tomorrow will rise to meet you with new opportunities. Say softly as we end, I am the artist of my life. My thoughts shape my future. I am creating something beautiful, and I trust the process. Breathe those words in like a prayer. Let them wrap around your heart. Carry them with you. And now, as you go back into your day, may your inner pictures be filled with light. May your feelings be kind and open. May your actions flow gently from your vision. And may your life, day by day, reflect the beauty you are creating within. You are loved, you are safe, and you are already on your way.